Today's idiom is, there's nothing to it. This phrase means something is incredibly easy to do or understand, presenting no real difficulty or complexity. You'd use it to reassure someone or to downplay a task's challenge. Its origin is quite straightforward, emerging from general English usage in the 19th century. The literal sense of nothing to it, meaning no substance, naturally evolved into no difficulty involved when referring to tasks or problems. It's a simple yet effective way to convey ease. Let's see. There's nothing to it in action with a couple of examples. First, imagine you were helping a friend who is intimidated by flat-pack furniture. Don't worry about assembling the furniture. There's nothing to it once you follow the instructions. Here, you're reassuring them that the task is simpler than it appears. Now consider a different scenario involving a recipe. Learning to bake this cake seems complicated, but honestly, there's nothing to it. In this case, you're dispelling the idea of complexity for a cooking endeavor. Both examples perfectly illustrate how this idiom conveys that a task, despite initial appearances, is actually quite easy and straightforward, giving confidence to those who might be hesitant.
Now, let's explore some similar expressions. It's a piece of cake is a very common alternative, conveying the exact same meaning. Something is extremely easy. It's a breeze is another excellent choice, suggesting that a task is not only easy, but also pleasant and effortless, like a gentle wind. While there is nothing to it might emphasize the lack of inherent difficulty or complexity, it's a piece of cake often highlights the simplicity of the task, and it's a breeze adds a nuance of enjoyment or effortlessness. All three are great for encouraging others.
To wrap up, there's nothing to it is your go-to idiom for expressing that something is far easier than it looks. Stemming from a simple evolution of language, it implies a task holds no genuine challenge or complication. Whether you're reassuring a friend about a new task or simply describing your own effortless completion of something, this phrase is perfect. So next time you encounter a seemingly daunting task that turns out to be surprisingly simple, you'll know exactly how to express that there's nothing to it. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, but there's a twist. This phrase signals an unexpected development or a surprising turn in a situation, story, or plan. It introduces a crucial, often unforeseen detail that completely changes what was previously understood. The term's origin is rooted in narrative structure, gaining popularity in early 20th century literature and film. Storytellers use twist to describe a sudden, dramatic change in a plot, designed to surprise the audience. This captivating concept quickly transitioned into everyday language to convey any unexpected complication. Let's look at how "but there's a twist" comes to life in different scenarios. Imagine this. The hiking trip was planned perfectly, but there's a twist: the main trail is closed for maintenance. Here, the speaker introduces a sudden, unforeseen problem that disrupts the initial perfect plan. It's a genuine setback that makes the situation more complicated. Now, consider a slightly different, perhaps more ironic situation. We thought we'd won the lottery, but there's a twist. Our ticket is for last week's drawing. In this example, the twist is a crushing disappointment, a detail that completely invalidates the initial good news. Both examples demonstrate how this idiom serves as a dramatic pause, building suspense before revealing an unexpected turn of events, whether it's a minor inconvenience or a major letdown. It prepares the listener for a surprise.
When expressing similar ideas, you might use, here's the catch. This introduces a hidden problem or disadvantage, often implying a deliberate, tricky condition, like fine print in a deal. In contrast, but there's a twist suggests a more dramatic, often sudden and unforeseen turn of events, much like a story's plot twist. Another option is, the surprising thing is, which is a neutral way to introduce unexpected information without necessarily implying a problem. Prefer, but there's a twist, when the unexpected element genuinely alters the situation dramatically.
To recap, but there's a twist is a wonderfully dramatic idiom for signaling an unexpected turn or complication. Rooted in storytelling, it prepares your audience for a surprise that changes the entire outlook. It's perfect for adding suspense and capturing attention when you're about to reveal something surprising or a crucial detail that alters known facts. So, the next time a situation takes an unforeseen turn or a story unfolds with an unexpected element, use this phrase to highlight that moment of revelation. It's a great way to keep listeners engaged. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, we're out of the woods. This phrase means we are no longer in danger or difficulty. The critical period has passed. It originated from the literal experience of early explorers escaping perilous forests. By the 18th century, it became a powerful metaphor for overcoming any significant challenge or problem. Let's see, we're out of the woods, in action. After weeks of intense negotiations, our team secured the deal. We're out of the woods. This shows relief after a tough business period. The doctor said her fever broke overnight. It looks like we're out of the woods. Here, it signifies overcoming a health crisis. Both examples illustrate escaping difficult situations.
Similar phrases offer slightly different nuances. Out of the clear often means free from suspicion or danger. Over the hump suggests the most difficult part of a task is done, while out of the woods emphasizes escaping ongoing risk. Over the hump is more about completing the peak challenge. Choose based on context.
To sum up, we're out of the woods means we've successfully navigated a period of difficulty or danger and are now safe. Rooted in escaping perilous forests, it's a powerful metaphor for overcoming challenges. Remember this idiom when you or someone has passed a critical stage and can finally breathe a sigh of relief. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is let's play it by ear. It means to decide how to proceed based on the situation as it unfolds, rather than following a fixed plan. This phrase originates from the 17th century music, where musicians would improvise by ear without sheet music, relying solely on their hearing and intuition. It embodies adaptability perfectly. Let's see it in action. First, our flight might be delayed, so let's play it by ear regarding dinner plans. This means postponing a firm decision due to uncertainty. Second, I don't have a rigid itinerary for the trip. We can just play it by ear each day. This shows a preference for daily flexibility, making choices spontaneously. Both illustrate adapting plans as circumstances unfold.
While let us play it by ear emphasizes flexibility, go with the flow implies adapting without resistance. Improvise means making something up on the spot, often creatively. Playing it by ear specifically suggests delaying a decision until more information emerges. Planning not to plan rigidly. It's about spontaneous adjustments based on developing situations.
To sum up, let's play it by ear means deciding how to proceed as a situation develops, without a fixed plan. Rooted in musical improvisation, it encourages adaptability. When faced with an unpredictable situation, remember you can play it by ear. Stay open to new information, making choices spontaneously. It's a great way to manage the unexpected with confidence. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is don't even bring it up. This phrase is used when you want to strongly indicate that a particular topic should not be mentioned or discussed, often because it's unpleasant, sensitive, or simply something you wish to avoid. It's a very direct way to shut down a conversation about a specific subject. Its origin comes from general English usage in the 20th century, evolving from the literal meaning of to introduce a topic combined with the emphatic don't even for strong negation. Let's see how don't even bring it up works in practice. First example, after their big argument, Mark told Sarah, don't even bring it up again, I'm tired of talking about it. Here, Mark is clearly stating that he wants to avoid any further discussion about the argument, emphasizing his exhaustion with the topic. Now, for our second example, my exam results were terrible. When my mom asked, I just sighed and said, oh, don't even bring it up. In this scenario, the speaker is expressing their discomfort and embarrassment about the bad exam results, signaling to their mom that they'd rather not talk about it at all. Both examples show how the idiom is used to strongly dismiss a topic.
We have some similar expressions you can use. Let's not go there conveys a similar sentiment of avoiding a sensitive topic, but it can be slightly less emphatic than don't even bring it up. It suggests a mutual agreement to steer clear. Another phrase is drop the subject. This is a more direct command to stop talking about something, often used when one person is tired of the discussion. While all three aim to halt a conversation, don't even bring it up most strongly conveys personal unwillingness or distress about the topic.
To sum up, don't even bring it up is a powerful idiom to express a strong desire to avoid discussing a particular topic. It's direct, clear, and leaves no room for doubt. While its origin is straightforward, stemming from everyday emphatic speech, its impact is significant. Remember to use it when a topic is truly sensitive, unpleasant, or simply something you absolutely do not wish to engage with. It's a useful phrase for setting boundaries in conversation and letting others know your comfort level. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. This vivid phrase describes someone who has taken more food than they can actually eat, often due to an overly ambitious appetite. Its origin lies in a simple, universal observation of human behavior, especially during meals, becoming a descriptive idiom by the 18th or 19th century. Let's see this idiom in action. For example, look at all this food. My eyes were definitely bigger than my stomach at the buffet. This illustrates taking too much. Another scenario, don't order the extra large pizza. Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. You'll never finish it. This warns against over-ordering.
Similar expressions include bite off more than you can chew, which is broader, applying to tasks, not just food. For instance, he bit off more than he could chew by taking 3 projects. A simpler phrase is overestimate one's appetite, which clearly states the meaning. Use your eyes are bigger than your stomach specifically for food.
In summary, your eyes are bigger than your stomach means you desire or take more food than you can consume. This idiom, born from everyday observations, perfectly captures that moment of ambition meeting reality at the dinner table. So next time you're faced with a lavish spread, remember this phrase and perhaps serve a little less. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is, it's not even close. This expression clearly communicates that something is vastly different or significantly inferior, suggesting no real competition or comparison exists. Its origin is quite straightforward, emerging from general English usage in the 20th century. It began with literal comparisons of physical distance, indicating things were not near each other. Over time, it expanded to metaphorically describe a significant disparity in quality, performance, or outcome. It's a powerful way to emphasize a dramatic difference, like saying there's no contest at all. Let's see how it's not even close works in action with 2 examples. First, imagine a situation where a new product completely fails against an established competitor. Their new product launch failed miserably. It's not even close to competing with the market leader. Here, the idiom emphasizes the vast performance gap, indicating the new product has no hope of matching the leader. Our second example shifts to a comparison of talent. I thought the 2 singers were talented, but her performance tonight? It's not even close to his. This highlights a significant difference in quality, suggesting one performance was dramatically superior to the other. Both examples use the idiom to stress a clear, undeniable lack of parity or resemblance, making the distinction very strong.
Let's explore similar expressions. No contest is a strong alternative, directly stating one competitor is so superior, there is no actual competition. Use it when the outcome is overwhelmingly clear. When it comes to speed, the new model is no contest against the old. Another phrase, miles apart, emphasizes a significant difference, often in ideas or quality. Their political views are miles apart. It's not even close. Negates proximity. No contest highlights dominance. Miles apart emphasizes a vast, unbridgeable gap in concepts.
To recap our idiom, it's not even close, is a powerful expression used to highlight a significant disparity or inferiority. Originating from literal comparisons of physical distance in the 20th century, it expanded to vividly describe qualitative differences. Remember, this idiom adds impactful emphasis, stressing that 2 things are not comparable in quality, performance, or similarity. Incorporating, it's not even close, into your vocabulary will enable you to clearly and forcefully express dramatic differences, making your English more dynamic and precise. Keep practicing these nuanced expressions to master English communication. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is I don't blame you. This phrase is a concise way to express understanding and empathy for someone's actions, feelings, or decisions, implying that you would likely react similarly in their situation. Its origin is quite straightforward, emerging from the direct meaning of to blame someone for a fault. From the 16th century onwards, this direct negation naturally evolved into a common expression for not holding someone responsible, eventually broadening to convey a sense of shared understanding. It's a very human way to say, I get it. Let's look at how I don't blame you comes alive in conversation with 2 examples. First, imagine a scenario where someone has had a long, tiring day. After working all day, I just wanted to relax. When my friend canceled our plans, I said, I don't blame you. Here, the speaker acknowledges their friend's potential exhaustion and accepts their decision without judgment. Now, for our second example, consider a challenging work environment. Considering how difficult the project was, when she decided to leave, her colleagues responded, I don't blame you. In this instance, her colleagues are not condoning her departure, but are expressing empathy for the tough situation that led to her decision. Both examples perfectly illustrate using this idiom to show understanding.
While I don't blame you conveys understanding, other phrases offer subtle variations. I can understand that is a more formal and neutral way to express comprehension, suitable for acknowledging a perspective without full agreement. I feel you is an informal, contemporary expression for deep empathy, suggesting I've been there myself. Use I don't blame you when you want to explicitly state you don't fault someone and would likely have acted similarly.
To recap, I don't blame you is a wonderfully empathetic idiom. It means you understand someone's reasons for their actions or feelings, implying you might have reacted similarly yourself. Its origin is rooted in the simple, direct meaning of not holding someone accountable, which evolved into a powerful expression of shared human understanding. Next time someone shares a tough decision or a difficult emotion, try using I don't blame you to show your genuine understanding and support. It's a simple phrase that can build strong connections. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is don't let it bother you. This phrase means not to allow something negative or annoying to upset you or cause you distress. It's a piece of common advice emphasizing emotional resilience. While not tied to a dramatic historical event, its strength lies in its directness, evolving from a pragmatic expression of emotional control in 19th century English usage. It encourages us to brush off minor annoyances and maintain our peace of mind. Let's see how we use this idiom in everyday conversation. Our first example is, I know your colleague made a rude comment, but don't let it bother you. Just focus on your work. Here, we're advising someone not to dwell on a negative interaction, encouraging them to maintain their focus. The problem is acknowledged, but the advice is to move past it. Our second example illustrates this in a different scenario. The long wait at the doctor's office can be frustrating, but don't let it bother you too much. This shows how the idiom can be applied to frustrating situations beyond interpersonal conflicts. In both cases, the core message is to consciously choose not to let external annoyances disturb your inner calm.
When you want to convey a similar sentiment, consider brush it off. This idiom suggests quickly dismissing something, like brushing dust off your shoulder, implying it's minor and easily discarded. Another great alternative is, let it roll off your back, which evokes water rolling off a duck, meaning to remain unaffected by criticism or negativity. Don't let it bother you is a direct command. These alternatives offer more visual metaphors. Brush it off works for quick minor issues, while let it roll off your back is ideal for sustained negativity.
To wrap up, don't let it bother you is a powerful idiom encouraging inner peace by not letting external annoyances or negative comments upset us. This straightforward advice, rooted in 19th century English usage, emphasizes resilience and emotional control. Remember, you decide what truly affects you. The next time something minor tries to get under your skin, just tell yourself, don't let it bother you, and move forward with a clear mind. It's a wonderful tool for managing life's small frustrations. I'll see you next time with another great expression.
Today's idiom is I'm at your service. This phrase means you are ready and willing to help someone. It stems from medieval traditions of chivalry and servant-master relationships. Expressing complete availability was a sign of respect and duty, evolving into a general, polite offer of assistance. Let's look at examples. Imagine a friend struggling with heavy boxes. You could say, need help with those boxes? I am at your service. This shows your immediate willingness to assist. In a formal setting, a company might state, our technical support team is at your service 24/7, meaning they are constantly available. This phrase adapts to both casual and professional contexts.
I am at your service conveys strong readiness. How may I help you? Is a direct, polite question, common in customer service. At your disposal suggests a resource is available for unrestricted use, emphasizing availability of resources, not just willingness to assist.
To recap, I'm at your service expresses a polite and earnest offer to help, stemming from historical customs. Remember this phrase when you want to show someone you are fully prepared and eager to assist them. It's a powerful way to convey helpfulness and respect. I'll see you next time with another great expression.